What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set, much similar to what I pulled out of my Genesis Impact box that I opened up last year, which is obviously this Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. This card, funny enough, with the new support that we got for Yubel and Phantom Nightmare, and with some of the other newer dark based decks that are coming out this year, this is definitely worth picking up. So definitely get yourself a few copies of these, because they are going to be going up in price over time. But for me, I'm going to be getting this card graded, but I never really came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. Excuse me. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have yet to subscribe, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which basically ties with today's video. But the question of the day is this: what are your guys' thoughts on the Drytron archetype, and do you think it has the potential to be a meta deck once again? Let me know down let me know down in the comments below. And for all of you Drytron players out there, rejoice, because we have some new Drytron support that will be released in the new set Infinite Forbidden. And honestly, looking at this first card, I think the answer to the question of the day might have been answered really fast, because even though there are only three cards to talk about in this video, I can almost guarantee you that Drytron might have the potential to be a meta deck once again, because when Drytron first came out, even you guys know, when Drytron first came out, it dominated the meta for the latter part of like what, 7-8 months. And then once what was it, Herald of Perfection, I think it was, excuse me, I think I think once Herald to Perfection, I think got banned. Oh wait, no. It wasn't Herald to Perfection. I think it was Cyber Angel Ben 10. Once Ben 10 got banned, I think it was, the deck kind of just like dying down completely. But I have a feeling that Drytron might end up making its way back into the meta. So I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Kicking things off, we have Drytron New 2, which is a 1-star light machine with 2000 attack, 0 defense. Both of its effects are once per turn, and it says that it cannot be normal summoned or set, and that it must be special summoned by a card effect. And the first effect reads, oh, also, it says that you cannot ritual summon monsters the turn you activate either of this card's effects, except for machines. Excuse me. The first effect reads, if there is a Drytron card on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand or grave, but banish it when it leaves the field. How do you bypass the banishing effect? You use the monster as Exceeds material, which I believe there are several rank 1 machines. I'm gonna have to take a look really quickly and see, because I know that there are some. But I don't know their names, so I'm gonna look them up. Excuse me. We'll go deck. Go to deck. Pick a random one. And then we'll do this. We'll go card type, monster, category exceeds, type, machine, level 1, TCG OCG, and then we will go to all. And now let's see what we have. Okay, so we do have quite a few. Actually, there aren't a whole lot. So there's Drytron, Mu Beta Fafnir, and then there's the Numeron Gates. Akam, Devi, Trini, and Kavari. Those are the only 5 that you can summon, and that's it. Those are the only 5 that they can summon by using New 2 as the material. That's it. That's all there is to it, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Second effect reads, if this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Drytron monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. Okay, so basically you have yourself a Cyber Dragon Rhoda, or sorry, a Cyber Dragon Stratos, if you will. I know I said Rhoda, but to be fair, Rhoda and Stratos are technically the same thing. But again, you have a Cyber Dragon Stratos, which is probably one of the most, which this card alone is arguably one of the most broken combo starters ever. Like if you were to have the field spell on board, that counts as a Drytron card. So if you have that on board, you special summon this card and you just pop off. You can just pop off easy, unless if your opponent has fucking Ash Blossom or Forbidden Droplet or something. Then essentially you have yourself a 1-star 2K body on board, and that's about it. That's about it. But if you're able to, but if your opponent does use Ash Blossom or use a Forbidden Droplet on this card, but you still have extra follow-up plays, you can just combo, and your end board would be what? Fafnir plus what? Herald of Perfection and what? I would say Underworld goddess, but it really doesn't. But it doesn't count as a machine. I guess like what? Cyber Infinity, maybe. Who knows? I mean that right there is a pretty good end board if you ask me. But next up we have Drytron Meteonis Alpha Draconids, which in the TCG or sorry, no, Drytron Meteonis December Alpha Draconids, or to be more specific, Drytron actually in the OCG has it pronounced as Drytron Meteonis Dad. To be fair, it will never be the original Dad, aka excuse me, Dark Armed Dragon. It will never be that, just to be fair. Excuse me. Which is a 12-star light machine ritual with 5,000 attack and defense, and it says that you can ritual summon this card with Meteonis Drytron, and it has not one, not two, but 3 effects. The first one reads: other Drytron monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, I mean they can still be targeted, but it doesn't make much of a damn. So even if your opponent activated Raigeki or Lightning Storm or something in that like, none of your Drytron monsters will be destroyed. So you're pretty much just golden right there, which is absolutely nuts. Second effect reads up to twice per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect as a quick effect, you can banish Drytron monsters from your grave whose total attack equal or exceed that monster's original attack. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that monster. Damn. Yeah. Third effect reads, if this ritual summon card you control is destroyed by your opponent, you can special summon one ritual monster with 4,000 attack from your hand or deck, which is treated as a ritual summon. There's like a note underneath that says this card is named after Dad. The code terminology for the December Alpha Draconids Meteor Shower, which was discovered in 2010 by the Japanese video meteor network Sonatico. Okay, nice little history lesson right there for everybody. So yeah, so the name is is Drytron Meteonis December Alpha Draconids, which I don't know if they're gonna call it that upon the card's TCG release, but that is the actual name. Funny enough, so what's cool about this is that you have yourself literally a way to protect all of your Drytron monsters from being destroyed by card effects. You have a solemn judge. You have a twice per turn solemn judgment, which is absolutely nasty. And not only that, if this card got destroyed by your opponent, whether it was by battle or card effect, you can summon literally any ritual monster with 4,000 attack, which I believe there's actually there's like maybe one or two. Let's see. Drytron. There's actually two. There's actually two. So there's Drytron Meteonis Draconids, and then Drytron Meteonis Quadrantids, which funny enough, both of them are just as good as the other, which is insane. In fact, the original Draconids effects read, your opponent cannot target this card with monster effects if the total levels of monsters used for its ritual summon are 2 or less. This card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. During your opponent's turn as a quick effect, you can banish monsters from your grave whose combined attack equals exactly 2,000 or 4,000. Then target one face-up card your opponent controls. For every 2,000 attack of the total, send that card to the graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. So basically, with Meteora's Draconids, you have yourself a board wipe, and with Quadratids, you basically have yourself back row removal, which is absolutely insane. So Meteora's Draconids has a Raigeki, while Quadrantids has Harpy's Feather Duster, which is pretty insane. Enough said, you guys. So again, this card can basically summon any one of those two. It has a twice per turn Solemn Judgment, and it also has built-in protection on a 5,000 body. Come on, I mean, that right there is just broken on its own. Enough said, you guys. Enough said. But now we gotta talk about the last card in today's video, which is known as Meteor Aurora Drytron, which is a continuous trap where both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads: if a Drytron card becomes banished, you can tribute one Drytron monster to target up to 2 of your banished Drytron cards, add them to your hand. Second effect reads: you can reveal one Meteora's Drytron in your hand, ritual summon a machine ritual from your hand or grave by tributing machine monsters from your hand or field whose total attack equal or exceed that monster. So, funny enough, you basically have yourself Banishment Rhoda, and you also have yourself a ritual summon, all in one continuous trap. So technically, it's not a floodgate, but being able to add Drytron cards to your hand every single time your cards get banished, technically it can be a floodgate, but it can also not be a floodgate, if you will. And also the fact that you're able to just ritual summon just randomly off of this trap card alone, one could argue that it is a floodgate, but still, I mean, that's just nasty. That is just nasty. So being able to summon Meteora's Alpha Draconids right off the bat, off the trap card, that's just broken on its own. So Drytron players rejoice. You get new support in Infinite Forbidden. There's only 3 cards, which I'm assuming they're probably going to be high rarity, so definitely pick yourself up a few copies of them before they go up in price, because I'm telling you guys, Drytron might end up becoming meta once again. Is it possible? Absolutely. It's about to happen. Only time will tell. But that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.